As you bring your awareness back to the moment, getting ready for this wonderful gift you've given yourself, reminding you, breathe, right? The breath of life. Don't forget your victory breath, right? Whenever you're ready, let's step the feet up, knees are bent, touch the bottoms of your feet together. So your legs go out like butterfly wings. Grab opposite elbows. You'll notice your back is arched from this position. What I want you to do, inhale, arch the back even further away from the mat. Exhale, lower back down. Arch pose. You can grab the arms in such a way where you feel that the shoulders are being stretched. So we're here, Linda, with our arms. Breath comes in, inhale, lifting. Exhale, lower. So as you breathe, you oxygenating, irrigating, nourishing the spinal discs. As you're moving out devitalized blood, moving in fresh oxygenated blood. And since all the systems of the body run off the spine, yoga is all about bringing that youthfulness, right, back to the spine. Let's do about 3 or 4 more pelvic tilts. When you're ready, releasing out. Let's lift your head and shoulders up off the mat. See if you can get the legs out nice and wide. But you can lean back and just barely lift head and shoulders. Spread all 10 toes. Bring in the breath, a little wide angle. Stretching out the groin where we have lymph nodes. We have more fluid in your lymphatic system than you have blood in the body. And as we're moving around the glands of the body, massaging, oxygenating it, strengthening your immune system. Give me about 3 more breaths as you have a supine, or kind of a lying down wide angle here. When you're ready, release your head and shoulders back down to the mat. Place your feet on the mat. Cross your right leg over your left. Cross it nice and deep though, as if you had to wear a mini skirt. Arms out like wings. As you exhale, lower both legs to either side of the mat. As you inhale, bring the legs back to center. As you exhale, lower the legs to the other side. Try to move your neck the opposite way that the knees are dropping. And bring in the breath, right? Nice deep exhale, lowering down. Inhale, raise to center. Exhale, lower the other way. So when we twist, if you're breathing, the diaphragm is massaging your liver, your kidneys, your spleen. Every time the twist comes in, you're also strengthening your respiratory system. The lungs are twisted. You're breathing deeply into smaller volume of lungs. And you're moving your head the opposite direction, stimulating, massaging, bringing fresh blood to your thyroid and parathyroid gland of the throat, which helps regulate your metabolism. Bring both legs, keep your legs where they are, but bring both legs to the left side of the mat. Hold them down there. Bring your left hand on top of that top knee, pushing the knees down with the left hand. Turn your head to the right and bring in the breath. So just a static twist now, just staying in one place. Exploring here, right? And if you can, get that head turning the other way. And give me about 3 more deep breaths. Whenever you're ready, release back to center. Uncross the legs and recross the other way. Left leg over the top. When you're ready, go ahead. Exhale, lower both knees to either side of the mat. Head moves the opposite direction. Inhale, knees come back up to center. Exhale, lower the knees to the other side. head moving in the opposite direction. Continue matching the breath with the movement. So these are moving spinal twists. So today's practice, it's cloudy out. It's raining right now, I can see. So we're going to do some cloud salutations a little later on today. And we have a good variety today. Let's do about 4 more moving spinal twists. So that thyroid gland, that parathyroid gland, we read to you about the woman that did shoulder stands that got off of her thyroid medication. And even Linda, who's been doing yoga a year, got to reduce her thyroid medication. When you're ready, let's bring both legs to the right side. Anchor them onto the right. Bring your right hand on that top knee. Turn your head the opposite direction and bring in the breath. Nice deep Ujjayi breathing, right? So your body's a process. It's always changing. You can replace it, new body, about every 6 or 7 years, right? Replace all the cells in the body. So yoga is wonderful, the best thing you can do for your body with the least amount of effort. As your body is going to be developing new pathways, whether they're physical or energetic, trying to become perfect. And yoga helps that process. When you're ready, release back to center. Let's hug in both knees. Let's grab the back of the thighs, bringing those delightful feet up to the heavens. Rotate the ankles 5 or 6 times in each direction. Open and close the toes. Point the toes. Crimp the toes. Your 56 bones of the feet. And when you're ready, set those feet back down on the mat. Knees are bent. Straighten one leg. So we got one leg straight, one leg bent. When you're ready, inhale, lift the butt. Exhale, lower the butt. Arch pose. So arch pose, beginning the back bending process, right? Back bends. Other than breathing deeply, back bend's arguably the most important thing you could do for the body. Can't have a 20-year-old spine without doing back bends. Let's bring in the arms whenever you're ready. Inhale, butt comes up. Both arms come overhead. Exhale, butt releases. Both arms come back down. So the breath is everything. The breath of life in yoga. Most Americans only utilize 1/6 of their breathing capacity. When you're ready, go ahead and switch legs. So the bent leg becomes straight, the straight one becomes bent. Can resume arch pose with moving arms. And we read to you, if you're breathing only 1/6 of your breathing capacity, you're in the sympathetic nervous system where stress is going to be predominant. And that's what America is. They're stressed out. They're not breathing deep enough. Let's do 2 more, maybe 3. And as you're doing these 2 or 3, who can show me a bridge pose? Who wants to show me bridge pose? Carol. So bridge pose. Both feet are together, right? Knees are bent. You lift the butt up. You can interlace the hands behind you and keep the butt up as high as you can, or as high as you're comfortable. Or if you guys see Carol, you can grab the ankles. Just keep that back bend going. Soften the 70 muscles of the face and ride on the breath. So we're going to be doing some back bends today, camel. Give me about 3 more deep breaths. Well done. Whenever you're ready, release down. Let's hug in your right knee. Straighten your left leg on the mat. Lift your head and shoulders up off the mat. Move the forehead toward the knee and spread all 5 toes of the right foot and ride on the breath. Toes are spread. Right? We don't give enough affection to those feet. We take them for granted too much. We work our feet in our yoga class, right? Since your hands are so close to that wonderful foot, reach down with both hands, grab the bottom of that foot, bring that foot on up to the heavens. Breath comes in. So your awareness can be on the fingers, the wrists, the forearms. Also the back of the leg, right? So we have 60,000 miles of blood roads that run through your body, and we're oxygenating, stretching one of the longer ones. When you stretch the back of the legs, it brings calmness to the mind and the body. Give me about 5 more deep breaths. Good. Whenever you're ready, release down. Straighten that right leg. Hug in the left knee. Lift your head and shoulders up off the mat. Move the forehead toward the knee. Spread all 5 toes of the left foot. And bring in the breath. You okay? Whenever you're ready, let's grab the left foot on each side with the hands. Bring that foot on up. Breath comes in. Last part of this sequence. So it's really raining down pretty hard. Is this supposed to rain all day? Really? Whenever you're ready, release. Take a break. Do nothing. Rest. We'll move into our next sequence in a few moments. You can take about 10 more breaths. As you are breathing, you can be visualizing how you're going to maneuver your body to kneeling. You'll be on both knees. Whenever you're ready, let's make our way up to kneeling. So we'll come here. It is. It's coming down pretty hard. Let's see where we are here in hero. If you're not comfortable here or challenged, we won't be here long. Okay? And let's bring the elbows. Lucille, you can too. Behind the head. And find a nice straight postural habit here. Open the elbows a little bit and open the chest. Bring in a few breaths here. Here we go. We're going to inhale, come up. Exhale either side. Inhale back to center. Exhale the other side. Inhale back to center. And sit back down. I'm going to do this about 4 times. We're going to add more breaths each time. Inhale back up. 2 breaths now, exhaling. 2 exhales, go a little deeper. Back to center. Exhale the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale back down to your seat. Let's do 2 more. When you're ready, inhale up. And then exhale to the side for 3 breaths. Just take your time, no rush. Let that breath help you with it, right? I like to say that the breath's been with you 3 breaths on each side, right? So you're on your own, you're counting. I like to say that since the breath's been with you since you've been born, you might as well use it, open up the body, right? After 3, you can sit back down. And then we'll do 1 more. You can count 4 or 5 breaths. On the inhale, come on up. And just flow your way, exhaling about 4 breaths per side. And you're going down pretty much as far as you can. And then, of course, find the other side. So these are lateral bends, matching the breath with the movement. When you finish, just push back briefly to child's pose. And just for a brief length of time, as we're going to come into a little bit of a back bend. And Lucille and Jill, you can walk your feet back. And Linda, you can walk your feet back toward the back part of the mat. Right? So Linda, you can move back here. Yes. When you're ready, let's come up to a table pose. Feet are toward the end of the mat. Walk your hands about a hand length and a half forward. Lock the arms, lock the arms, lock the arms. Release the groin. Looking straight ahead here. Bring in the breath. Just try to let that groin go. So this is from the Cobra family. When you're ready, look up to the heavens and give me 3 more deep breaths. Make sure the chin is looking up. Very nice. When you're ready, push back into child's pose. We'll do another one, but not just yet. When you're ready, come back up to hero pose. If you're challenged here, then you'll go up. We'll start here. I'm going to do another vinyasa this time with cat-cow. Inhale, interlace the fingers, pointer fingers, lay the head back, lifting out. Exhale, come to table pose as you drop down. You're exhaling. Inhale, push the belly to the mat, look straight ahead. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, come up, 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 up. Interlace the fingers, lay the head back. Exhale, take the prayer hands down to the heart, releasing back down. Inhale, lay the head back, elongate. Exhale, drop into table pose, just on the exhale. Inhale, arch the back, bring the head up. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, come up, 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 up as you lay the head back. Exhale, hands back down to the heart, sitting back down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, elongate, lay the head back. Exhale, drop down into table pose. Inhale, arch the back, bring the head up. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, come up, 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 elongate, lay the head back. Hands back down to the heart as you exhale to hero pose. Last one. Inhale, interlace the fingers, elongate, lay the head back. Exhale, drop down to table pose and just do nothing. You're just exhaling. Now inhale, arch the back, bring the head up. And then exhale, round the back, chin to chest. And then come up to kneeling, lay the head back, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, sitting back down. And find child's pose. briefly. So child's pose is an inversion, head below the heart. The heart doesn't have to work as much. And massaging, oxygenating that pituitary gland, the most important gland of the brain, is your pituitary gland. In the brain, we also have your pineal gland and your hypothalamus gland of the brain. When you're ready, let's come up to table pose. Walk your hands a hand length and a half forward. Lock the arms, lock the arms, lock the arms. Release down from cobra. Breath comes in. Head's looking straight ahead for now. Just try to release and relax. When you're ready, lay the head back. Chin goes up too. Give me 3 more deep breaths. Whenever you're ready, release back to child's pose. All right, let's have some real fun now, right? So we're going to do a sequence that we haven't quite done a few of the moves in this room before. When you're ready, that's fine. We haven't been too taxing yet. Come on up. Come on up to table pose. Step your right foot up to the hands. Once you get the right foot up to the hands, leave the right foot where it is. Come up to kneeling. From here, see if you can't step that right foot to the heel. Bring both hands back down on the mat on the inside of the right foot. And then walk both hands to the left. Keep walking both hands to the left. Keep walking the hands to the left. Look over your left shoulder. Have a look at that back foot as you bring in that breath, right? Oxygenating, irrigating, nourishing the spine and the elasticity of the spinal disc, bringing back their youthfulness. When you're ready, walk back to center and see if you can't hop the hands over the other side of the leg and walking them back, looking over your right shoulder, having a look at that back foot. And then walk the hands back. If you need a block, you can use it. Otherwise, one hand on either side of the leg. Release the head as you bring in the breath. And you can hover your head over the knee by shimmering your butt side to side. That awareness is in the back of the leg. Give me a few more breaths, please. When you're ready, bring your right arm up to the heavens. Follow with your eyes, follow with your chin. Breath comes in. Try looking up at the fingertips. This is the one we have done this one. Walking laterally, but this way was what we hadn't done. So a nice twist to go with the leg work, right? When you're ready, release that hand down. I don't care where you put it, but bring the left arm up when you're ready. Follow with the eyes, follow with the chin. Breath comes in. Each time you exhale, see if you can open up a little more. And when you're ready, you can set that hand down. If you have both hands on the inside of the right foot, you can step the right foot all the way back to child's pose, right? And go ahead and take a moment in child's pose. When you're ready, let's do the other side. Come back up to table pose. Step your left foot up to the hands. Once you get the left foot up, leave the left foot where it is. Come up to kneeling. From here, see if you can step that left foot to the heel, straight leg. Both hands come down on the mat. Exhaling your way to the right. Walking the hands to the right near the knee. Try to look over your right shoulder. And the breath comes in. Nice lateral bend here. This one's a little less challenging than the one coming up. Give me a couple more breaths, please. When you're ready, go ahead and walk back to center. See if you can hop both hands over the other side of the leg. If it's challenging, then do what you can and keep walking as best you can. Look over your left shoulder. Have a look at that back foot. And the breath comes in. Well done. Walk back to center. Now we're going to hover our head over the knee, right? One hand on either side of the leg. And breath comes in as you open up the back of that foot, back of that leg. And try to keep the leg as straight as you can get it. Give me a few more breaths. Whenever you're ready, bring your left arm up to the heavens. Follow with the eyes and the chin. The breath comes in as you exhale. Try to twist, right? Try to open up that back. And give me a couple more breaths. Whenever you're ready, release down. Bring your right arm up to the heavens. Follow with the eyes and chin. Breath comes in. Try to look on up there, Denise. So you can call this modified side angle. When you're ready, release down. If both hands are on the inside of the left foot, you should be able to step it back to child's pose. And take a moment, take a break. So we're going to move into our back bending camel series. We may partner up for it, we may not. Depends on how you guys do. I don't think anybody is not doing camel. So give me about 10 more breaths. Whenever you're ready, you can begin to visualize how you're going to maneuver your body to kneeling. And you'll need your strap. When you find your strap, Judy, yours is agreement in front of you. We fold it in half, and you're going to grab it about shoulder width. And come straight up. Come on up to kneeling. Once again, lay the head back. As the inhale comes in, push the hands up to the heavens. Each inhale, you're pushing up to the heavens. We talked about this in class. As you get older and the vertebrae lose their elasticity, the calcification sets in. The vertebrae gets closer and closer together, impinging the energy that goes to the nerves and whatever system it's lined up with. We have to stretch. It's one of the movements of the spine. When you're ready, go ahead and find a nice lateral bend. We're taking about 5 breaths. Take your side, whichever one you want, and slowly work your way down to a nice lateral bend. So yoga is the only thing that will restore youthfulness to the spine. The best thing, I should say. When you're ready, release to center and exhale your way the other side. Just make your way down. And one more breath works for me, releasing back out. So release one hand from the strap. Bring the strap behind the back, palms facing forward, about hip width. chest expander. As you exhale, drop those hands down, lay the head back, open the heart, bring in the breath. We talked a little bit about the lymphatic system, which regulates your strengthens your immune system. Give me one more breath. We'll get back to that. Releasing out when you're ready. And now as you sit back towards your heels, draw those umbrella arms up away from the butt. Keep sitting, drawing the umbrella arms up. Maybe even touching the head gently into the mat. Head pose. Then the breath comes in. So the heart, the chest, the thoracic cavity. The system of ducts that keep the lymph flowing. Chief among these is the thoracic duct located in the center of the chest, into which all the lymph vessels eventually drain. When you're ready, releasing back up to kneeling, and you can let the strap go. Come on up, Linda, and let's curl the toes. Let's do a half camel first, and then we'll do full camel. So toes are curled. Turn to your right. Bring the right fingertips to the heel. Bring the chest back to center. Lay the head back. Lay that left arm back. Bring in the breath here and half camel as you exhale, trickling back. Right? When you're ready, releasing back to center, and then turn to your left. Bring the left fingertips to the heel. Lay the head back. Bring the arm straight back. Let that exhale. Let that exhale take you into a nice half camel back bend. Whenever you're ready, releasing down, let's push briefly into child's pose. As you're resting here, you can be visualizing a full camel. We were going to partner up, and I think we will, because we aren't going to do downward dog today. We're just going to come to standing. So let's have Carol, you can partner with Lucille. Linda, you can partner with Judy. And Jill, you can partner with Denise. And I'm going to let Linda be our spotlight practitioner in the moment, so I can show you what we're doing. If you're able to go to camel, that's fine. We'll do this anyway, your partner in front, because it'll be probably really good to show. Arms up. So she's going to now bring her hands to the heels and lay the head back. Okay? So that's where you're at. If she can, then I'd like you to do at least 6 to 8, 6 to 10 breaths. And then what's she going to do after she finishes her camel? Child's pose, right. Are you breathing? Yeah, go ahead. I was hoping to partner, though.
Well, if you will do it, then why would you?
Go for it. Breathing here. I'd curl the toes. Let the head go. So we'll do 3 sets. Child's pose. Did you get the toes?
I did.
Okay. And then child's pose.
In between each set?
Yeah, I would child's pose about 5 or 8 breaths.
In between each?
Yeah, she needs to take a break now after she's done hers.
Okay.
Take a little break. And then you're up, Jill.
Okay.
Now can you do it?
I think I can.
Okay. So we're going to do this 3 times, maybe 6 to 10 breaths, your choice. We'll see Denise can get the heels maybe without any help. So Linda, you could probably try dropping the toes now. Can you get it?
No.
Then put them back up. Okay, you can also use blocks. Why don't we do this time? And then we'll use blocks next time. Go ahead, back. Breathing. I'm not real sure. I think we're here on the blocks.
Okay.
So we're getting ready to wrap it up. When you finished, we're not going to do downward dog today. We're going to come up to standing. But make sure you do your child's pose as well. Tell me if you need more height. Or you need less height. Hang on, hang on. I think that's fine. But I also think, give me 3 breaths. We're just going to come standing. Now, do it without the blocks. Okay, go ahead to child's pose. In Vail, we had 28 in class on Saturday. And we were doing the back bends. And I just asked them all to come to standing. Everybody was standing and some were sitting, and I said, it's easier that way. So let's do that. When you're ready, come up to standing. So it was cloudy. The rain has stopped, and it looks like the sun's come out.
Good, because I have to pedal home.
But I do have cloud salutations. I've got it written down right here. So we're going to do them anyway, right? So cloud salutations, this is a balancing sequence. So my feet like to balance on hard surfaces. If you want to stay on your mats, it's fine. It's up to you. I would clean my room up, Denise. I don't want you to trip, right? So feet would be about hip width, mountain pose. And we'll bring the hands to the heart. Good luck to everyone. So inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down as you lift a leg. Inhale, set that foot down. Bring the hands up. Exhale, lift the other leg. Inhale, set that foot down. Keep both feet on the mat. Exhale, both hands down to the heart. Now we're doing one full breath. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down, lift the leg. Inhale it out. Exhale it back. Set that foot down as the hands come up. Exhale, hands to heart, lift the other leg. Inhale it out. Exhale it back. Set that foot down. Keep both feet down. Exhale the hands. Back down to the heart. 2 breaths. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down, lift the leg. Inhale it out. Exhale back. Inhale it out. Exhale back. Inhale, set that foot down. Exhale, hands to heart, lift the other leg. Inhale it out. Exhale back. Inhale it out. Exhale back. Set that foot down. Keep both feet on the mat. Exhale the hands back down to the heart. 3 breaths. It'll be a record, never done. before in this building, right? Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, hands to heart, lift the leg. Inhale out. Exhale back. Inhale out. Exhale back. Inhale out. Exhale back. Inhale, set that foot down. Exhale, hands to heart, lift the other leg. Inhale out. Exhale back. Inhale out. Exhale back. And inhale out. Exhale back. Set that foot down. And bring the hands back down to the heart. Cloud salutations. We've done those before. Okay, let's find your mat, the length of your mat. We're not sitting yet. I'm trying to think, it might be better if you all face this way. And we're going to find a wide angle. Okay? Just go as wide as you're comfortable with. Interlace the hands behind the back. Find a little chest expanders. You push the hands down to the mat. Lay the head back. Push the groin forward. Bring in the breath. So yes, you can increase the size of the thoracic cavity, giving your heart more space. You can make the lungs larger too with deep breathing, helping oxygenate the body. When you're ready, release to center. Keep the fingers interlaced. And let's find a little to the left, a forward bend, moving the head toward that left knee. Umbrella arms pull away from the butt, and breath comes in. When you're ready, release to center, come back up to standing. As you come up, let's find another chest expander, lay the head back, open the heart, push the hands down toward the mat. And when you're ready, release to center. Let's bring the head to the right knee. Both legs are straight, and the head drops toward the right knee. Breath comes in. Umbrella arms move away from the butt. Nice deep breathing. Well done. Release to center. We have about 5 minutes left of class, so stay with me. Keep your focus. Keep your awareness. Back to center, though. Hands drop back. One more chest expander. Chest opens. Head lays back. Breath comes in. When you're ready, release straight down the middle now, right? Head drops straight to the middle. Arms pull away from the back. Breath comes in. And give me 2 more breaths. When you're ready, releasing back up to standing. And you can turn toward the front. So we're going to make our way down. I'm not sure, though, I'm thinking about the width. You may have to go outside of your mat, but I'm hoping that I can find you in a squat with your feet flat. Right? If you're challenged by this, then we won't be here long. See if you can take either arm. I'm going to use my left. Bring it up against the inner leg. Bring the other arm up. As you exhale, see if you can't bring that arm straight up to the heavens. And make sure you're looking up with your eyes and chin. When you're ready, release that one down. I'm going to place my right. And then exhale your way up this way. After you can go no more, let that exhale work. Trying to twist. Looking straight up. And give me 2 more breaths. And just as gently as a cat, place your tail upon the mat. Double V. Double V seated. Who remembers? Right leg is going to go back, left leg in front. Was going to be cow's head or cow's face. Thought, no, let's keep it simple. Last sequence, 5 minutes. Stay with me. Interlace the fingers. Just go straight ahead with the head. As you inhale, lifting out a little bit at a time. We're going to flow here as we finish our practice. Now, let's take your right hand down by the hip and give me a lateral bend to the right as you exhale, opening up, right? So we have lymph nodes in the armpits, in the groin, as we stretch out the armpits, strengthening our immune system. We're going to flow. When you're ready, just switch arms. Exhale your way to a nice lateral bend the other way. Just letting it go. So I like to say, too, break the back at the heart, like that thoracic, that mid-spine. And from here, we'll go into our twist, so come back up. Let's take your left hand to the right thigh. Right hand behind you on the mat. Push that hand into the mat. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist to your right. Next exhale, twist a little more to the right, maybe even walking the fingertips away from you, holding a nice effective twist. As you breathe deeply, let that diaphragm massage your liver, your spleen, and kidneys. And they say your spleen is good for determination. And so yoga not only will change you physically, physiologically, but psychologically too. Let's flow to the other side. Come back to center. Take your right hand to the left thigh. Left hand behind you on the mat. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist to your left. And then bring in the breath. So it's like a washing machine, a good yoga practice, cleaning you out from the inside, massaging, oxygenating. And when you twist, when you come out, you've got fresh oxygenated blood waiting to course through that area. When you're ready, release back to center. Take both hands behind you, fingers pointing away. Get a little lean going, and then lay the head back. Open up the heart. Arch the back a little bit, and bring in the breath. When you're ready, release to center. Dolphin dive. Find your right thigh. You got your left leg in front. Oh, that's right. You got it right. Find your right thigh. Bring one hand on either side of it and walk your hands forward. Dolphin dive right over the right thigh, all the way down. So you're going to walk your hands this way. Yeah, the right thigh. Huh? Should it be the left? Make it the left thigh. My mistake. So take a moment, release the breath, and just relax here for about 10 breaths. We'll do the other side. Whenever you're ready, you can make your way back up. And switch legs, right? Now the right leg goes in front and left leg goes back. And when you had, no, you were just there.
Pardon? She had hers the other way. I was doing it the other way when you guys were, then I switched.
Whenever you're ready, interlace the fingers, straighten it out first. I thought that would be what we had.
I was doing it this way first.
Doesn't matter. In lifting up here, give me one more, maybe two more inhales as you stretch, right? And we're going to flow just like last time. This time, let's take the left hand down to the hip area, exhaling to a lateral bend to the left. Each exhale, trickle down a little more, right? That word trickle is a water word, right? We're juicy. You can be juicy or rigid. Which one do you want to be? Choose wisely, right? Yoga gets you juicy. When you're ready, just flip it over to the other side. Exhaling your way the other way. With each exhale, trying to find a nice lateral bend. I like to bounce when I'm on my butt, when I'm sitting down, doing lateral bends. When you're ready, come to center. Take your left hand on the right thigh, right hand behind you on the mat. Inhale, push that hand into the mat, sit up tall. Exhale, twist to your right. Next exhale, twist a little more to the right, maybe even walking the fingertips away from you. As you look behind you, right, we can get all that mobility back in the neck, as I hear all the time. I can back up my car now and turn my neck. Whenever you're ready, release to center. Go the other way, right? Right hand on the left thigh, left hand behind you. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist the other way. Usually after 2 inhales, you can get a nice effective twist and then let that diaphragm do its job, massaging those internal organs. And give me a couple more breaths, please. When you're ready, release to center. Bring both hands behind you, fingers pointing away. Get a nice lean going. Lay the head back. Open the heart. Arch the back. And bring in the breath. And give me 2 more breaths. Well done. And when you're ready, release to center. And find your right thigh. Bring one hand on either side and dolphin dive down on the right thigh. You can let your mind and body know practice is over as you release the breath. So this could be a mudra as well when you're releasing to the center. Give me about 3 more breaths. As you're breathing, you can visualize how you're going to maneuver your body to the most important pose in 6,000 years of yoga, your final resting pose. If you need to hug the knees in or do any arch pose or anything, if your body's asking you, don't deny it. Otherwise, find the most important pose in all of yoga. As you bring your awareness back to the moment, take all the time you need, stretch out any way that works best for your body. Eventually, carefully, mindfully make your way to a comfortable seated position. Class way too easy. Let's bring our hands together into the heart center. Thank you all for sharing such a terrific effort in your practice today and sharing it with me and with each other. We're going to stay with Taoism, a saying from China, right? The Chinese philosophy. Though others have faults, concentrate on your own. I hope the rest of your day is jubilant. Namaste. Great job. You guys are a little too serious.